Ladies and gentlemen, I'm back with you today with another one. Today, I really just felt like the need to get in front of my camera and talk about this really disgusting trend that's going on where women are at the gym recording themselves and then a man just simply glances over and she posts him online screaming sexual harassment. We need to talk about this, okay? Because a lot of these really viral videos right now, there is absolutely nothing creepy about them. The only creepy thing is the women who are just assuming that they can read these men's mind. I'm just gonna jump right into it and show you exactly what I'm talking about. So the first video, we have a girl who's filming her friend who is doing this awkward plank looking thing. It's kind of like elbows, knees on the floor, but the one leg is extending backwards while pushing a weight up this rack. It looks like a really cool workout. This guy, this old man who is, he's got a beer belly, going to the gym, good for him. He's obviously trying to take care of himself. He literally just glances over at her, just glances. In fact, she titles her video, "Don't be this guy." Don't be what? I think that this is what women want men to go to the gym with. They want them to just wear these just these blinders so that they can only see straight forward. That won't even be enough. She'll be like, "You're peeking." What I find predominantly absolutely hilarious about this girl pretending to be a victim because this guy glanced at her is the fact that this is a really good representation of he's only creepy if he's ugly, right? Because why is her friend taking a video where her ass is very predominant? You can see that she's got some round buns. Why is her friend taking that video? Is it probably so that she can post that video online and show all the hot dudes what a nice ass she has? Probably. This next girl titles her video, "Trainer gets caught on camera being a pervert, and when I stand up for myself, he threatens to call the police and revoke my membership." All right, yeah, let's see how real this one is.
He threatens to call the police and revoke my membership.
So first of all, I've never seen somebody take their shirt off slower in my life. It also looked like he looked past her.
Do you need something? Do you need something? Do you need something? Okay.
You can literally tell that he was not looking at her by how confused he is.
Keep it pushing.
And then she thinks that she can decide when the conversation ends. I personally feel like that was bait. Number one, I don't think he fell for it. And I noticed that there's this thing that these women do where they zoom the camera so that you can't see what the guy's actually looking at, right? It just zooms to the guy staring. But in a lot of these, what I've caught is they have this little blip where right before they zoom, you can actually see the whole picture, and you can very clearly see that that was not what he was looking at. And that video was a prime example because before she zoomed into him staring, you could very clearly see that where he was looking was off. It was past where she was. She was just trying to bait this guy probably into staring at her. And while you're standing there recording yourself, taking your shirt off slow as fuck, I really thought that was in slow-mo. I don't think it is. So why are you standing there recording yourself taking your shirt off? Is it super, super slowly? Is it because the moment someone glances at you, you can turn around and be like, "I've got a big ass, so I need to have a bigger attitude"? Calm down. Hear this one. This guy is very clearly just glancing at her, walking over. It doesn't even look like he's looking at her ass, to be honest with you. And what these women are calling stares are literally just glances. This is why they need to make men-only gyms, because women go in there trying to, come out a victim so that they have a video for TikTok. It reminds me of this meme, honestly. It's really how it is. Before anyone acts like they were there, I was taking pictures prior to the man staring at me. Okay, well, why, again, are you standing there taking pictures of your behind? Is it probably not because you're carrying 45-pound weights. That's impressive. That's probably what he was looking at. It's probably because you got a big badonkadonk and you're trying to post it on Instagram for likes and validation. So pick a side. Do you want validation from dudes or do you want validation from toxic feminists. I don't really understand. Like women with really bad superiority complexes, victim complexes, you really need to pick a side, because right now you're just looking like really hypocritical.
Capture the glute pump, but instead you capture an unwarranted stare from a male who probably has a daughter your age.
He glanced. He literally fucking glanced over at you. This is insane. It was like, do you see how quick he looked? Oh, what's she doing? Taking a picture? Okay, I'm gonna look back. The audacity of a lot of these women too. Like, again, standing there taking a video of your fucking dump truck that you got. It's a nice ass, but again, why are you doing that? Probably to post it for validation. Again, pick a fucking side. This is just nauseating at this point. Women like this need to be kicked out. If you are going to the gym just to record yourself in hopes that you'll catch somebody glancing at you so that you can post it online and say that you're a victim and he's staring, you should be kicked out of the gym. Like every single one of these women, I hope that like somebody recognizes them and like sends this video to their gym so that they can have their membership revoked. Like you don't get to go to the gym and invade people's privacy. And she titles this video, "This is the shit that us women need to be exposing. I don't wear these leggings or grow my glutes for you pervs, thanks." No, you just do it for the men that you're trying to con into a relationship with you. You're just doing it for the men who have all the money that you're trying to get to date you. Like stop. Just stop. Or you're doing it for the men on OnlyFans who are subscribing to you. So my biggest frustration is like women will do these very obvious things and just pretend like they're doing something else, right? So they'll like be taking pictures of their ass for attention, and then when someone points it out, no, it's for me. I don't do it for you pervs, right? Or you have people like Brittany Venti who say awful fucking things, and then she says, "Oh, I'm trolling, it's a joke." Do you guys even understand why women get away with saying it's a joke so much? It's because men have coined this term against women, that's women can't take a joke. So now women say really terrible things and then say it's a joke, I'm trolling, and then if a guy gets mad, she can turn it around and say who can't take a joke now. It's literally like the golden ticket for women to be able to say whatever they want. So this next one is absolutely hilarious. She titles it, "It's because of your outfit, please," as if like saying that this is why this guy stared at her. She says, "I can't make this up." So she zooms it in right away to make it look like he's just staring at her, okay? She says, "Oh, catches him still staring from afar. I don't see him." But what's really interesting is right before she zooms in, there's a split second where you can actually see what he's looking at. And he's looking at whatever she's fucking with her hands. Okay? She's standing there, squatted, legs open, got something in between her hands, and he is very clearly glancing down at it. Like, I can't make this shit up. She wants to talk about she can't make this shit up. This guy is glancing. Every single one of these examples of sexual harassment that I see is literally, it's all glances. And look at her profile picture. Her profile picture is her literally twisting her spine so that you can see her whole face and her whole ass at the same time. It's the funniest thing I've ever seen. But the fact that she like thought that she was so quick with that edit, I caught it. What do you think he was staring at? Your fucking vagina? No, he's looking at the floor. What you have going on, what you're playing with. You just gotta stop.
Watch this guy try move to me at the gym. Checks absolutely nothing on his phone. Looks over at me being busy sorting my wrist straps. These fucking straps taking up too
7
much
seconds.
time.
Swift return.
Makes a swift return. Sad lip.
She says that what he asked her was, doesn't know the name of the machine I'm clearly not using. That's not what he asked her. He asked, are you using this machine? Now let's think about why he's probably asking her that. Maybe because her phone is very clearly positioned right by it. And when a woman's phone, what's typically beside a woman's phone? her purse, right? So her purse, her bag, her gym bag, her whatever is probably over there. And so he has to ask her, hey, are you using this? Because he wasn't really paying attention to what she was doing. And it kind of looks like if he had just glanced at her, it looked like she was just wrapping up to go. And I love how she says that he did, oh, sad lip. He didn't go, What he did was, probably like, you're not using that, but all your shit is over there. So it's just really funny that when you slow this video down, you can very clearly see that he wasn't looking at her. He didn't look at her until like last second. She says that, oh, he checks nothing on his phone. Yeah, that would be called checking the time and putting your phone away. Like, and then the fact that she tries to say that he asked her the name of the machine. When you can hear in the audio, he clearly says, are you using this machine? So if you have to like twist some fucking narrative up in your brain just to paint yourself as a victim, like, you're probably not a victim. I hate to tell you this, and you probably shouldn't be at the gym. It's so funny. The women with the biggest asses have like the biggest victim complex. They just think that because they're attractive, that modern men don't have respect. Like, these men clearly have respect. Not one person has stared. They just, oh. This next one is hilarious, okay? So this is supposed to be a compilation of men staring at women in the gym. But I think anybody would be staring at anybody if that person came to the gym wearing their fucking underwear. These women are in underwear. Like, you can literally see the whole shape of the vagina. It's like basically a thong, every single one of these. And these women are like stunned why people are looking. Yeah, absolutely, we're fucking looking. This guy, the last guy, is the only one who went for a second check. And honestly, if you're going to the gym in your fucking underwear, like, what do you expect? I'm not trying to like victim blame here, right? Like, women go to the gym in like very tight clothing, short shorts, that's fine. A lot of men very clearly are still respecting them, don't stare at them. Men go in incredibly tight clothing as well. And I add, women are recording those men and posting them online, being like, have you seen this guy? I was too shy to ask him for his number. But if you go to the gym literally in some fucking underwear, like, somebody's gonna say something to you. I find it humorous how they have female-only gyms, right, to keep women safe. But women don't choose to go to those gyms to record themselves or go there in their underwear. They choose to go to these mixed gyms where they can paint themselves as victims and they can take pictures and try to find their husband in the gym, when most of these men, number one, probably have girlfriends, and number two, they're not looking at you. They don't care about you. They're focused on their fucking workout. So until I see a video where, you know, dudes are really like creeping and like, oh, look at that, and it's obvious that that's what he's looking at, I don't want to fucking hear it. Because at the end of the day, men who are actually oohing and awing and goggling, they get kicked out of fucking gyms. Like, sexual harassment at gyms is a problem. There are lots of women who experience it. She's not one of them. And lots of men experience sexual harassment. I see tons of videos online of women going up to a guy, asking him out, or filming him, or being like, oh my God, there's so many hot dudes in my gym, and scanning the camera around the gym. Like, who does that? It's really vile, actually, and not to mention very inappropriate. So I think that men need their own space, their own gyms, because women can go to their own gyms, but men are stuck with mixed gyms full of women who are like literally doing everything to get stared at just so that they can catch it on film and put it on TikTok. And the funniest thing to me is that these clips are so short because like the encounters are literally that short, and how they get away with calling this stuff staring, I don't even understand. Like, it's not staring. And how other women aren't like correcting this and be like, girl, humble yourself, I don't know. But like, that's toxic femininity. If you can't call another woman out when you see her full of herself or just fucking lying on a man, if you can't call her out because girls must stick together and sisterhood of the traveling pants, whatever, you're toxic. That's toxically feminine. Women should be able to call out other women. This whole sisterhood, girls must stick together, it doesn't really exist. And for those that think that it does, just try saying something to these girls that they disagree with and see how fast you get kicked out of the feminist sleepover. Okay? So that really concludes my rant. I think at the end of the day, this stuff just needs to be like scrubbed from the internet, and these women just need to like invest in some gyms at home. Like, you know that most of these girls are just creating these booties for OnlyFans. So if you're making money, just create a gym at home. Make it safer for these men, right? Because I wouldn't want to go to the gym as a guy and be like, oh shit, am I going to glance in a female's direction and then end up on the internet painted as a creep for millions to see? Like, what? Women are literally doing everything to just invade men's spaces. It's really, really toxic and nasty. Let me know if you have some bad gym experiences. Let me know if you think that you've been filmed. Let me know if you've seen somebody doing it. Post your stories online. Tag me on Instagram, anywhere, Twitter, Reddit. Let me see your stories. I want to know. And you might see them in the next episode. So I would love to read them. I want to know, I want to have a broader understanding of what it's like for men to go to the gym. Because, like, obviously these videos don't paint what it's like for every single guy. But I want to know if this stuff is way more common, because women seem to think that these glances are stares. That seems to be very common. So I wonder how often men are actually oohing and ogling at women. So let me know if you've seen men creeping on women, if you've had an experience where you've glanced over and a woman has attacked you saying that you're being a creep. Let me know. Post it. I'm literally everywhere. I'm on Facebook. Just search up #RomaArmy on any platform and you will definitely find me. So with that being said, I hope that these women lose their memberships. Stop going to the gym if you're just going to go to be disrespectful and try to be a victim. And just respect yourself more. Don't go to the gym wearing underwear. Nobody wants to see that. Nobody. Thank you.